Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a holiday look, and it's not on me. This is my model. We filmed an intro without makeup on, but whatever. I'll throw both of them in here. But today's look is going to be another holiday look. I wanted to do it on a model and not just myself because I do have a very different face than she does. My eyes are more hooded. I have a lot more. I have thinner brows, definitely. My cheeks are a little bit chubbier than hers, but
I have more breakouts.
her lips are a little bit more lush than mine, and she has a very slimmer nose than I do. So I just wanted to do it on a model. So this is my friend Danielle. She was my model today. She was actually the one. Yeah, she was actually the one. She was like, "You want to do my makeup?" I was like, "Okay." So we're here and we filmed a holiday look. I know I've been doing a ton of holiday looks lately, but I'm obsessed. And if you guys haven't been counting down, 2 weeks till Christmas. It's Friday, the 11th. It's the 11th, right?
I think.
Anyways, if you guys want to see how we got this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Bye.
You gotta take a picture for the picture you put up.
What you moisturize with?
Righteous butter from Soap and Glory.
It's gonna be a joke to edit. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime her lids with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. We're gonna start with the eyes because she did just moisturize, so we want to give that a couple minutes to, you know, sit in her skin.
I used a Righteous Butter
By Soap and Glory. So I'm blending that on her lids with a Crown C457 round blender, and then I'm gonna blend it out with my finger.
The world's gonna think I'm so weird.
I'm going to go ahead and set that with White Lies and Peaches and Cream by Makeup Geek. So I'm going to go in with Frappe, also by Makeup Geek, because you guys know they're my obsession. I'm just going to blend this in her crease as her transition shade using a Morphe E13. If you guys can tell, she does not have hooded lids and a very long lid to brow space like I do. You guys know what I'm talking about. So definitely makes her eye shape a little bit, well, a lot more different than mine. So I'm just going to blend that in and out of the crease. I'm not being too neat with this because I do want it to be smoky. And with whatever is left on the brush, you can go ahead and blend onto her lid. And then just go back in with a lighter shade. I'm going to go in with Peaches and Cream and White Lies again and just blend that upper part so it doesn't look too messy. I totally blocked your face. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Target in Blue palette, and I'm going to grab the shade Rebel, and I'm going to blend that right in her crease where I put Frappe. I'm going to use a Crown C433 Pro Blending Fluff because it's a little bit more skinnier in width, so it'll get right in the crease, right where I want it to be. I'm not taking this too far in just because I want the darkest part to be on her outer corner. So I'm kind of just outlining her outer V shape with this. And I'm going to go in with darker colors to really deepen this up. I'm just going to go in with a brush with enough product on it and just blend it out in circular motions, those two colors. Just so we have no harsh lines. Mama don't like harsh lines. I want the outer crease to be a little bit on the red, so I'm going to go ahead and grab Bitten by Makeup Geek as well. And I'm just going to throw that right on top of that shade that we used from the Target palette. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette, and I'm going to go in with these two browns right here, kind of make my own kind of color, and add that in the outer crease as well. You can feel free to stop if this is dark for you, but it's the holidays. Go hard or go home. So I'm going to go in with a loose glitter on her inner corner. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue and throw that on the inner corner of her eye. I'm going to go ahead and grab Makeup Geek's New Year's Eve pigment. It's such a pretty pigment, but it's so messy. This is like their super old packaging. It's a really pretty gold. Pack it into the brush using the lid of it. I'm going to go in with this until I get it as bright and sparkly as I want it to be. These pigments have a lot of fallout, so make sure that if you already have your base on, that you put a tissue or you do your eyes before. I'm just going to go ahead and apply mascara to her eyes and tell her to look straight. Yep, that's perfect. And you just wiggle them in and out of her lashes. Make sure they blink. To go ahead and apply these Ardell Demi 120 lashes to her lashes. I'm just measuring her eyes to the lashes to make sure I don't have to cut anything off. And these are actually perfect for her size eye. Okay, so this video is about to jump to a talk through to a voiceover. I'm sorry, but as I was editing, there was this really weird beeping noise, and I don't know, it was really annoying, and yeah, so whatever. We're just going to do a voiceover for the rest of the video. I'm just going in and applying her lashes from the inner corner to the outer corner and then onto her face. I went in with the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Primer and applied this to any of her problem areas that she has on her face and any rough spots as well. Please completely ignore if you see my mouth moving because the words I'm speaking are not going to be matching my lips. Anyway, moving on, I went in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer and their concealer brush, and I just covered up any kind of red blemishes and imperfections that she has on her face, just to give them an extra bit of coverage and just conceal them a little bit better. I do apologize for my backdrop being so weird looking. It's because I was stepping in and out of the frame, so just the lighting was just getting completely knocked off. But I'm just really happy that it didn't affect my model's face. Anyways, for foundation, I went in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm taking it a little bit on my hand and then taking this Makeup Forever brush and literally just swiping it down her face. But when I go over where I concealed her imperfections, I'm going to make sure I pat it a little bit because I want to push the product in. I find that with the Beauty Blender, it just soaks up a lot of product, and I've been doing my foundation this way, and I absolutely love the way that it is, and just the way that it comes out when you technically kind of like paint your face and then buff it out with this Morphe M439 is seriously just so flawless. So moving on, I went in with concealer. I grabbed the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm tapping it out to thin it out. And yeah, I'm just going to apply that in a triangle shape on her lower eye. I kind of stay away from putting a lot of the product where her under eye actually is, so I kind of go like a centimeter under, and then when I blend it out, I will push product up there. I just find that this method just doesn't really make the under eye look like any kind of cakey or accentuate the wrinkles, the natural wrinkles that we have in our under eye, because there isn't a lot of product there, you know? Anyways, moving on, I'm grabbing that same flat brush that we initially put on the foundation with. I wiped it off really well, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Benefit Watts Up highlighters to her cheekbones, and then I went in with a little bit of Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and slightly cooked her under eye. I just didn't want it to crease until I got to the whole baking method. Don't you worry, I do bake her face. Just once I'm done with contouring everything, just to make it more sharper, I do bake her face. But anyways, I'm just grabbing a little bit more of that Laura Mercier translucent setting powder on a Sigma large powder brush and just setting my tongue twister. I'm just pretty much setting her whole face just so it gives us a nice smooth canvas for when we add more powders such as like bronzers and highlighters and blushes. It just gives a smoother application. It just looks even more flawless. I am bronzing her face with MAC Give Me Sun Bronzer using a Morphe M527 brush, and then I go into contour with the Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette and my NARS Ita, and I'm grabbing the cooler shade to contour her cheekbones with. I'm going to grab a smaller brush, kind of like a blending brush, and just contour her nose a little bit, The princess needs her nose contoured, so that's what she got. And then I just went in with a stippling brush and made sure everything was nice and blended. I do apologize, I did lie. I'm only baking underneath her contour. And then I'm going on with her highlighter. I'm going in with So Hollywood by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And here I'm basically just telling you how much you need the Morphe Me subscription in your life. They sent me this brush along with the next brush that I'm going to use, and I'm absolutely so obsessed with them. It's not even funny. Morphe did such a great job picking out all the brushes that they sent. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm grabbing Americano and Bitten, both by Makeup Geek, and that Morphe 160 brush. It was in this month's Morphe Me subscription, and I'm just pushing that up against her lower lashes, and then when I get closer to the inner corner, I'm going to extend it down and kind of extend her inner tear duct. I didn't know you can have an outer tear duct. Can you? I don't know. I'm just grabbing a pencil brush and just blending out that outer portion. I don't want to kind of blend away the line that I made to extend the inner tear duct. I want that to be crisp and sharp. So go ahead and blend that, add some mascara, and then I'm going in with blush. I'm using Tarte's blush in the shade True Love. And then I'm going to go ahead, blend away that bake, and then I'm just going to blend out everything, make sure everything is nice and seamless. For her lips, I'm going in with the Too Faced Melted Lipstick in the shade Melted Nude. I'm going to apply that on the back of my hand and use a lip brush to apply this to her lips. Last but not least, I'm going in with Bite Beauty's Rambutan Lip Gloss and just throwing that right over top of it. And once you've done that, this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually had an awesome time filming this. It's so different doing makeup on other people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and it helped you out. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!